About 50% of all mammals in the rainforest are bats, like these long-nosed bats. Bats are so important that one night they caught a couple so that they could show to us.
This is one of our forest regenerators. Its main diet is pioneer plants of the family that pepper belongs to. He's a fighty one here. Normally they have an attitude. It's funny because some species you learn to know them, and these guys normally have an attitude about this. How much was the bag? And it's associated with forest and altered habitats because it's feeding on plants that are sprouting pretty much everywhere, and that they can be bushes, which is its main diet. As I said, it's the plants related to the pepper, the black pepper, the piper. And they have, I don't know, you might have that are kind of long, and they're called like little candles in Spanish. That's the common name for them. What they do is that they find this, candles sticking out in the middle of the forest. I don't know how, with their echolocation. Well, there's a paper about that, an article about that. But they do find them with their echolocation, and they know when they're ripe enough. And when they
He's right here. He's stressed out.
Yeah.
Everybody lost his appetite.
Sometimes they're interested. Not really interested anymore. Let's put it into the bag. See, this one doesn't have a long membrane. A long tail. It's a short-tailed bat. And many of the fruit-eating bats actually lost the membrane because they're not harvesting anything with their with membrane. They're just taking that with their exactly. So it's rudimentary. However, you would see a bat that's feeding on insects, mainly the ones that are feeding on insects in flight. They have really long membranes and really long tails, normally going all the way. So
It won't be fast.
it's gonna be. I think he's willing to go. Right?
Yeah. Bye-bye. Ah, one little flicker and gone.
When they go out hunting at night, do they care whether it's raining or not?
Some of the species stay inside.
Yeah.
However, others, it depends on what they're feeding on. The fruit-eating bats wouldn't mind.
Right,
I mean,
but the
that
insect
much.
ones,
Insect
it'd be
ones.
awful hard to fix.
Besides, there's a roof over the bed, which is really. He doesn't want to get wet.
Yeah.
So they definitely find their way home because they were trapped nearby, and anyways, they have very good spatial memory. They have proven to be very, very smart and very well oriented on landmarks mainly. So, like many birds.
Adios. He doesn't want to go.
We didn't just go out looking for animals during the daytime. We also took the opportunity to go out at night. And this is going through the rainforest. And it's very much like the tour that we would have taken during the day, except of course the creatures are a little different. This first group of creatures, though, you have already seen. These are leafcutter ants, and they work 24/7. Around the clock, they're out there cutting the leaves and bringing them back to the nest. Oh, look, there's a soldier. Yeah. So this is the cane
Toad.
toad.
Can grow like 9 inches, I think. Very big.
Very big.
And females are more bigger than males. And also, before, Indians or some tribes use the skin to like yeah, and also like to get you crazy. They lick the skin.
Psychedelic.
And the toxin is compared with the LC drug. You know LC drugs?
LSD?
LSD,
that's it.
LSD.
Psychedelic.
Can wait, can weigh like 1.5 kilogram.
We are crossing the swinging bridges again. Geez, this keeps reminding me of all kinds of things.
Here, is this bridge safe?
Oh, it's safe.
Safe? What do you mean safe? Oh, Annie, catch him, Annie.
Now this is one of the icons of Costa Rica. It's the red-eyed tree frog. Now you're not going to be able to see him very well in black and white. But we're going to see if we can't get a little bit of light on the subject so that you can get a better view.
Oh, how cute. He doesn't move.
She's my
He likes you.
Is that the poisonous frog?
Oh, no, not this one. This frog, though, is poisonous. It's the blue jeans frog. It's basically a red frog with blue legs on it. It's one of the famous poison arrow or poison dart frogs that are so very, very colorful. And here in a second, now this frog is actually down in a hole, but it's the green and black poison arrow or poison dart frog, and that's his nose sticking up out of the hole. He's taking a look at us. We found this next animal, a vine snake, about 50 feet away from our restaurant. It's a relatively small snake. It's totally arboreal. It eats all kinds of small things. It's rear-fanged and mildly venomous. This picture, incidentally, was taken without the aid of any light at all. It's all done in infrared, and that's why the snake looks so dark. But you can tell it's not a stick because you can still see its eye shine very clearly. Look
That's
at
a
that.
nice shot. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah. Now we can see.
Was that good? That's wonderful.
Mayito, ¿quién es esta rana? ¿Quién es? Verle en la pantalla.
Uy, man, ni idea. ¿Es chiquitica?
Sí.
Ah, puede ser la Hourglass Tree Frog.
No, it's not tree frog.
¿No? ¿Qué tan pequeña es?
Nighthawk. You see it, guys?
Here. Marlon,
Yes, sir.
here.
Oh, boy. Look at that.
You can take it. This boa was about 100 yards from my room. Not all of Costa Rica is extremely damp. The Pacific side is quite dry. In fact, in some ways it reminds you of parts of Southern California, or at least Central California. It's getting to be sunset right now, and we're up at a lookout, and it's going to be a nice sunset this evening, I think. Because the terrain has changed, the animals that we're going to be looking at are going to be a little bit different. This next is a crested magpie jay that was staying at the same lodge that I was at. Now this next bird has a wonderful display, but you really can't see it very clearly unless he's on the wing. And so what I've done is I've slowed this down. Now I haven't got him in the camera at all times, so you're going to have to watch him quickly because you're just going to see the colors flash for a second. Notice that on the Pacific side, the basilisk is no longer green. He's now more of a gray color. Here's another real beautiful bird coming up. This is a motmot, but unfortunately this one is in the shade. You really need to see the motmot in the sun, and if at all possible, on the wing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get all of those combinations together. This is the best footage that I've got of the motmot. This next bird is also very colorful. It's the indigo bunting. The next animal is a coati. It's very closely related to the raccoon. This boy's got a problem. One of his rear legs has been injured in some particular way, and the folks down in the kitchen at the place where at the dining facility where we eat, have been giving him a little bit of the breakfast in the morning. Right now he's dining on bananas.
It's related with raccoons. He can eat anything. It's mostly arboreal because he gets to eat a lot of eggs. Gets to eat baby birds. Gets to eat snakes, tourist fingers when they get too close.